In our last video, I showed you how to connect ClickBid to Classy through our integration software, BidKit. BidKit holds the hands of ClickBid and the third-party software. So we went ahead and created that link. Now what we need to do is create a campaign in Classy that we want to synchronize between Classy and ClickBid. So I'm going to go to Campaigns, and I'm going to create a new ticketed event. In order to get this all set up, I'm going to fast forward a little bit, skip ahead. So through the power of editing, we've gone ahead and created our gala event, and I have a complimentary ticket set up here just so that we have something to purchase and show how that works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Publish, and bingo. So now I've created that campaign, and I'm going to launch the landing page. I'm going to get some tickets. I'm going to buy one individual ticket. I'm going to reserve that ticket, and I'm going to skip the donation part, and I'm going to Harry Bosch. And Harry bought a single transaction, so that's great. And he's making that purchase now, and he was successful. So now in my campaign, I would take a look and do a refresh and see here that Harry Bosch is a attendee in my upcoming event. But how does that data get over to ClickBid? So we've created the initial link by adding our login ID and everything like that. But now what I need to do is go back into BidKit and go to the select campaign page. What it does is it allows me to choose from the existing campaigns in my Classy account. So right here I would choose my gala event and submit. Now that that campaign has been set, now we've created a link. And what BidKit is going to do is it's going to search every minute to see if there's any new people that have registered for the event. And if so, it's going to synchronize them into ClickBid as a bidder. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We have two more links here in the Classy menu. One is called Bidders, and this is going to be a page where if I create a bidder in ClickBid, but I want them to become a supporter in Classy, because that does happen. Somebody shows up at the event, we didn't know they were coming, they took somebody else's name and so on. That's okay. We can then put them back into Classy, which is what we'll ultimately want to do. We would see those here. This is ClickBid bidders not in Classy. But now if I go to supporters, I will see now that Harry Bosch is listed in BidKit, which means we have located the registration in Classy, identified it, and passed it on to ClickBid. So therefore, when I go to manage bidders in ClickBid, I will now see that Harry Bosch has his registration. And this will continue to happen as people buy tickets inside of their campaign. So as people go to the landing page, they will then buy their tickets, and once that ticket has been purchased, it will then make its way over to ClickBid via BidKit. Now, it's important to note that as a ClickBid customer, once you have created this link, and once you have created the link to the actual campaign, then you don't need to be in BidKit anymore. It's a one-time relationship, and as long as you don't change which campaign you want to work with in Classy, then this relationship will continue to operate automatically. That's how it was designed, and that's how it will continue to work. You will be able to close this window, this BidKit window, and simply look and notice that all of your registrants that have come in from Classy will now be listed in ClickBid. One other thing that I wanted to note about your bidders as they come into ClickBid, because they're going to be coming in periodically and over different periods of time, we don't actually send out any messaging to those bidders as they come in, because we don't want bidders to be confused with a random email or a text message that says, hey, we've gone ahead and created a bidder account for you, and you're not even really sure what that means as the purchaser of tickets. You may not even be thinking about the gala that's coming up, and to get an email or a text would be a little bit awkward. So we leave that to the organization to handle. And the organization would then use the email bidders and or the text bidders tool to make sure that you reach out to those bidders when the auction is open, so that they know that they have a bidder account. So we do highly recommend that you use the mass messaging tools in BidKit as you get closer to the event, so that the people that have registered for the event will know that they have bidder accounts and they can immediately log in and start bidding in the auction.